gender advocate, Tessie Biobaku, joins me now via Skype for discussions on this issue. Welcome, Madam Tessie, and thank you for holding on so far.
Thank you very much, Buki.
Okay, so let's start with reactions to the bill reintroduced at the Senate and the House of Representatives, but which was stepped down at the Green Chamber. Some of the reactions from universities go thus, that their code of conduct already covers sexual harassment and, recommends punitive measures against it. And the lawmakers are also saying that it doesn't cover sexual harassment in other spheres besides tertiary institutions. So what do you say to this?
The increase with regards to sexual harassment, especially in countries such as ours, is actually because of this denial. We look for a way to see if these things are covered up. But one thing is the society is really suffering from this criminal act. There is need for a radical mental shift to realize that sexual harassment needs to be dealt with.
So to what extent will this anti-sexual harassment bill, solve the problem of the menace in higher institutions, if indeed it sails through?
Well, it will go a long way in solving a lot of problems. One, you have that students are not, in terms of their credit, merit, being given the right grades. You've had a lot of students that probably are not even capable of being in these schools because of their maybe giving out sexual favors are granted admission. But if this is taken into consideration, you have students being in school based on their merit, and also it will reduce harassment from lecturers, or probably when students are seeking for admission, they have to go through being sexually harassed. Either for the ones that are on admission, the problem of them having to go through sexual harassment by their lecturers for grades would, to an extent, be reduced.
So what are the triggers and how can they be avoided, particularly for, the target who are the students who may be approached?
Of course, definitely the triggers that comes with regards to sexual harassment is more of sometimes when it comes to masculinity with regards to the women. I mean, you have that the need to control, the need to be in power, and of course that comes from a weak sense of an ego of a man, a weak sense of ego. Okay, sorry. If you as a man, you're not weak in terms of your control and being disciplined, definitely in no way, no matter how, maybe in quotes, just like what we have of recent of the ex-lecturer of UNILAG that said, okay, he was tempted to do what he did. If you're disciplined enough, you won't get into such acts, whatever, no matter how you're being tempted in whatsoever way.
Madam Tessie Biobaku, gender advocate, thank you for joining us on TVC News.